gone, still on the ride. Mike and Need be side by side, talking thrills from coast to coast, celebrating what we love the most. Turn it up, feel the vibe, join the thrill of this ride. Hold on tight, it's time to go. Here it is, Coaster Radio.
This is your announcer, Neil Patrick Harris. Welcome to the 20th anniversary season of Coaster Radio. Here are your hosts, my close personal friends, Mike Collins and E.B.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the original theme park podcast. You are listening to Coaster Radio. My name is Mike Collins. I am here at a beautiful beach location. This is called Nalu, a fantastic beach/tiki bar here in Dewey Beach, Delaware. I am on my beach vacation. EB's on vacation as well. So what we thought we would do is give you a special episode where I'm going to show you the Trimper's haunted house. That's coming up in the second half of the show. I've got a drink right here that I will be imbibing on throughout the entire show. This is called Kapu, which means forbidden. And one day, on one of the exclusive Patreon off-topic episodes, I will tell you what happens when I have too many of these. I have some stories. There are many stories, and my daughters are here laughing because I think they know some of the stories, and they're only 3 and 6, but they know. So let me have a sip right now, and while we get ready for our first drop, here we go. Now, like I said, this is going to be a quick show. We're doing a quick show. Oh, here, thank you so much. Edamame is coming to the table. So here's the thing. We're doing a quick show this week. We're on vacation. Most podcasts would just take off, but Evie and I wanted to do this for you. So here's the thing. First drop this week. We're getting to the end of summer, right? Summertime is coming to an end. What is really weird, though, is that Six Flags is really angering kind of legacy Cedar Fair pass holders because everybody's getting all excited for Fright Fest, but they have announced that at parks like Kings Dominion, Kings Island, Carowinds, all of a sudden, you can go to Haunt with your season pass as it is right now, go through the scare zones, ride the rides, but if you want to go into the haunted mazes, you're paying an upcharge of $10 to $20 depending on the crowd levels. A lot of people really upset about this, so much so that it makes me want to have a little bit of Kapu. Hang on. That makes it a little bit better to deal with, but not everybody has access to a Kapu, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Emma throwing her fist up in a rage in front of the camera just then. I don't know. Here's what I think. A lot of times you go to the park and get extras. You go to a beer fest. You pay extra for the beer, right? You go to a food and wine festival. You pay extra for that. So I get that at a park you may want to pay extra, but in this case, for a lot of pass holders, they expected Haunt and the actual haunted houses to come with everything. Emma's raising a lemonade in front of me. I don't know. I think personally that they should have waited 1 year. People who paid for their passes were told that they would have unlimited access to all the events at a Halloween haunt, including the rides, including the haunted houses. I think that's very good. Oh, thank you so much. All right. Chicken tenders. That's great. Actually, the food coming in. Oh, yeah, we'll set that right there. That's great. Here we go. So a lot of people thinking hey, I paid for my pass. I should get everything that I've always gotten. And then all of a sudden it feels like a little bit of a bait and switch, right? So I'm with those people, and that's kind of a bummer. I mean, I paid for a Kings Dominion pass thinking I would go to their Halloween event, and now I'm going to be doing an upcharge of at least $10 to $20 more. I don't know. I think they should have waited till next year, but I'm really curious to see what people's thoughts are on that. So anyway, we're going to talk more about that on next week's episode when EB and I are both there. Let's take a quick break. When I come back, I will still be here at Nalu, but I am going to toss to a place that's probably about 30 miles down the road here. In fact, if you turn the camera this way, you'll actually see that we are right here on the highway. If you follow that highway all the way down that way, you will find yourselves at Trimper's Amusements on the Ocean City Boardwalk. That's where the haunted house is. It's a Bill Tracy classic dark ride from 1965. I am going to be on that ride and we'll give you a full review live from the haunted house. It's coming up right after this.
This is Coaster Radio. Welcome back to the 20th anniversary season of Coaster Radio. Here are your hosts, Mike Collins and EB.
Welcome back, everybody, to the original theme park podcast. You are listening to Coaster Radio. My name is Mike Collins. EB has the week off, and technically I am on vacation too. I'm coming to you from Ocean City, Maryland for my beach vacation. I'm actually down at the Ocean City Inlet. That's where Trimper's Rides is, and you are seeing video right now that I shot just a little while ago of the tidal wave. It's a Vekoma boomerang, and the people who are hanging up there right now getting a fantastic view of the boardwalk, of the ocean, and then, of course, this terrifying trip down 117 feet into the Cobra Roll and so on, hanging and banging. It's worth the view, though. The ride is worth the view. Yes, it's a little shaky, but man, when you were at the top of that lift, just looking down, there's nothing that beats it. So I have actually made my way around. I am standing in front of an attraction that really is one of my favorite in the world. And I'm not joking. I've been on attractions at Disney and Universal and regional parks all around the world. But to me, one of my favorite attractions to ride, because I've been riding it all my life, is Trimper's Haunted House. This is an original Bill Tracy dark ride. And I'll give you a little bit of the history before I actually go on inside and show it to you. By the way, guys, this is an episode that it's great that you listen to it, but I think you really want to watch it as well, especially when we get into the actual on-ride section. And keep in mind, for this 20th anniversary of Coaster Radio, we are putting everything on YouTube. So if you're listening in your car, go ahead and listen all the way through, but definitely go seek us out at YouTube, youtube.com/Coaster Radio. So anyway, there was a guy named Granville Trimper. He was the one who built all of this down here, all of the rides and the amusement center down here. And in the early 1960s, he went to Glen Echo Park in Maryland and was really inspired by the dark rides there. So he wanted to do the exact same thing, bring a similar dark ride to Ocean City to his Trimper rides here at the South Inlet. So he decided to find the top dark ride developer, and of course at that time it was Bill Tracy. Bill Tracy owned a company called Outdoor Dimensional Display Company, and he hired him to build the haunted house. The ride actually took the spot of the Windsor Theater, which had become run down, so they gutted the place and built a one-story dark ride that was completed in 1964. Now, it stayed that way until 1988. That's when they decided they were going to build a second story to that original building, and they went through and they made a complete renovation of the entire attraction. They redid the ride systems, the displays, and even the front facade, which has become iconic here in Ocean City, Maryland. They also grabbed a bunch of pieces from a closed Bill Tracy attraction called the Ghost Ship that was at Playland Amusement Park. And there was also a defunct park at 65th Street in Ocean City, Maryland. They used that to build this amazing facade that you see as you come down the boardwalk. It stayed the same until 2012. That's when something really interesting happened. They bought the stunts and special effects from a Bill Tracy ride called Phantasmagoria, which was built in 1973 at Bell's Amusement Park. And they also found some other stunts and special effects that Tracy did. So when you ride the haunted house attraction here at Ocean City, Maryland, you are seeing the most original Bill Tracy effects and stunts anywhere. So it is a real tribute to the man. And in a few minutes, I'll take you through and show you them in person. I think it's really great. But what I like about the haunted house is that not only do you have the old school attractions that are done with black light and you could just tell it's very 60s style, effects and scares. They also have a bunch of new scares from the latest haunt manufacturers. So it's really, really cool. And it's great. I think, what is it, like $8.50 per body to ride? But back when the ride was open in 1964, what do you think the cost was? It was actually 25 cents. Really interesting. So I'm excited for you guys to see this. Like I said, this is something I have grown up riding. I think my first ride had to be when I was like 8 or 9. and I've pretty much ridden this ride every year since. So we will take a ride on it. Why don't we play a trip report here? I think a good one to go to, since it's kind of similar. Like, this is a ride on a track, a dark ride on a track. How about we go to another dark ride on a track that just reopened at Disney's Epcot? Let's hear from Kevin.
Hi, Mike and EB. It's Kevin from Ohio here at Epcot. Just got off Test Track 3. It's the new version that just opened about a week ago. Rode it with my son. It was his first time on Test Track overall. What'd you think of it?
Awesome.
He loved it. I really enjoyed it too. Very much more modern, futuristic than the previous version of Test Track, which I think was a step back from the first version. Still great speed at 65 miles an hour, and a lot of fun. Epcot is doing really well. Rode Guardians today. That was great. And got to do everything we wanted. And we're gonna hit up Animal Kingdom tomorrow. I love the show. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Great to hear that Test Track is once again thrilling riders, just as the Haunted House here in Ocean City, Maryland has done. As you can tell, I am now in one of these coffin-shaped cars, and right above me is, I guess, a gargoyle that sounds very much like the Crypt Keeper. Let me just let you listen to this guy for a few minutes, because he's basically egging us on to go into the haunted house. So take a listen.
You must be feeling brave, my friends, to enter my domain. But I must warn you, those who trespass here are rare to see again.
And it looks like there might be a little bit of a delay of me getting on. I just saw that they kind of ran into the haunted house to check on something. So why don't we do this? Let's play another trip report, this one from Adventureland. And maybe by the time that's done, I'll actually be able to head off into the haunted house.
Hey, Mike and EB, this is Liz.
Justin, Seth,
And Charlie.
And we're here at Adventureland in Altoona, Iowa.
right now we're riding on the A Train, which debuted in 1985, about the last time that I was here.
We've been here since Rope Down, where we made a beeline for the tornado.
It was awesome. We rode it 2 times in a row.
The park makes pretty good use of its small size and has lots of fun roller coasters and other things to ride.
We've enjoyed the flat rides, and there's nothing super high thrills, but it's great family fun for our family of 4 with 2 adults and 2 teenagers. Keep on keeping on. We love Coaster Radio.
Thank you guys so much. We love you too. Thank you so much for the trip report and for listening to Coaster Radio. It looks like they are doing something in the haunted house. I've seen technicians run in and out, and they look like they might actually be evacuating some people. But they have not evacuated me yet. I'm still sitting here. So why don't we do one more trip report? And I think if the guys who are running the show back in the studio can play one more, and we'll see, are they going to let me ride, or am I going to be evacuated off the ride or asked to leave before I even get through? Let's see what happens. Let's listen to one more trip report, and hopefully I will be on my way.
Hey, Mike and EB, this is Jason from Minnesota coming to you from Lost Island Theme Park in Iowa, where I just got off of the new RMC Single Rail Fire Runner. What a great coaster. Packs a punch. Lots of positive and negative G's. Here it comes. Very forceful, very smooth, a very fun little coaster, a very fun little park. Everybody needs to get out here. It's a great time. Here it comes one more time. Anyways, keep up the great work, guys. Thanks.
Thank you so much. I love Lost Island. I think it's fantastic. I love that they are putting new attractions in every year to keep building their audience, and I really feel that they are on the right track, man, of really making that park work. So I'm so excited, and I'm glad EB had a chance to get out there. But I'd like to get out there too. And speaking of things I'd like to do, I'm thinking any moment now I'm going to be sent off into the haunted house. It looks to me like they are ready. They actually pushed a car through. Maybe there was a problem with one of the cars, but they have not asked me to leave yet. Oh, here we go. They took me by surprise. They started the ride before I was ready. This is one of the things I love, how they use these 2 blackout doors to completely take out the sunlight. And you go right into the first of the many Bill Tracy stunts we're going to see, some of that classic black light paint that's used. And look at this, you're just going into this long tunnel with all of these psychedelic beams that are around, beautiful black light work. And the coffin is moving back and forth. It's kind of rocking due to some planks that are underneath. Oh, and then we head into this tunnel. This is so great for everybody who's watching, you can see it, but for everybody who's listening, there is a cart in front of us and it looks like it's just spinning. So it just totally freaks you out. And this is one of the things that I love. It just sets you up for the whole haunted house. And then one Bill Tracy stunt after another. Here's another one here. This is the upside down room. And it's just so freaky. I remember as a kid, it's so dark and just sets you off. Oh, here we go. We're moving real fast now because it uses gravity it's almost like they're little roller coaster sections. Oh, and that scared me so much as a kid. There's a woman being sawed in half. And here's another Bill Tracy classic. It's called Nitwit. It's a lady, kind of like a skeleton woman knitting. Oh, it's so freaky, man. And here we go again. We're moving past a whole bunch of tombstones. It's just moving so quickly, man. Like they like you go slow and then you speed up. And hang on. I heard like a Freddy Krueger scream. What's going on? Hang on one second. There's a live actor. That's so weird. Oh, and he's like following me up the hill here. This is so weird. This has never happened before. This is new. They've never had live actors in here. But there's a guy who looks like Freddy Krueger following me behind, man. Oh, geez, that terrified me because I had no idea that was coming. Oh, my gosh. So anyway, now we're moving up into the second level, and we're going past some zombies. And this is wild because they've got a scare where the zombies actually break through the fence a little bit, and the fence kind of almost crashes onto the car. That's what I love about this haunted house. There are so many things that are old school from the 60s, and then there are things that are brand new as well. And you're just seeing them one after another, and they're all perfectly mixed together. So I don't know, this is so dark in here right now, I can hardly tell what I'm seeing. I'm trying really hard to describe this for the audio audience, but please go and watch this on YouTube. They do a fantastic job in this haunted house of playing with light, especially because you were outside in the bright sunlight, so your eyes are adjusting. And it's so freaky, man. But here we go, we're on the second level there. Over there is there's like a guy in a padded cell. There's a guy with the electric chair. So much noise in here. Oh, and then here we go. We're going back outside again. Your eyes adjusting to the light. And look, here we are in the top of the facade. There's that classic Bill Tracy bat. There's the ocean off in the distance. People down on the boardwalk watching you. Oh, look at that bat. Isn't that awesome? That is just a piece of art right there. A piece of 60s art. And just look at the whole house itself. So good. Oh, and then we're going back inside. Oh my gosh, man. This is it's one thing after another. And there they go. They use those doors. They block you out. And then look, it's like a pirate ship there. So, some new stuff, some old stuff, some guy hanging over a barrel, like some mummies and stuff. Crazy stuff. Oh, man, they've got another actor up here. A Michael Myers actor standing right in front of one of the Bill Tracy stunts. And it totally freaked me out. I did not see him, man. Oh, my gosh. Now it's making me wonder, how many actors do they have in this thing? This is crazy, dude. Oh, my gosh. This is one of my favorite ride-throughs of this haunted house ever. So good. So, here we go. Here's the railroad crossing. This is a classic Tracy stunt, too, because right in front of you, you know what's going to happen. Oh, there's the train. They blasted at you. And as you were going all over these, you actually feel going over the train track. That's really cool. And that's so loud, man. The sound in here is so loud. It's so loud. So here we go. We are moving through. And again, kind of picking up speed a little bit at different parts. And look at this. This is just so cool. Look at the lighting here. No, there's a guy hanging up there. There's a Tracy bat right above us. Like we said, a little bit of the old and new, kind of mixing all together. And look, here we go back downstairs into the first level. I love this. Look at this old, rickety stairwell. Oh, there's actually one of the workers kind of walking through. He got out of the way, though. And look at this. This is just neat. Just cool stuff. A lot of stuff built in-house. Look at that. Oh, man, now we're picking up speed again. This is kind of wild. We're coming to the end. This is a classic Tracy cuckoo. Look at that coming out the side. Coming around here the corner. We get to see a little bit of ourselves. There's another animatronic. Oh, and this, my favorite part right here, because you were just thinking, I'm going to get wet. And then boom, right before, the water cuts off, man. And you do get a few drips. And then we are outside, man. We are outside. So good. So there we go. Lift your lid and run for your life. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head out, and I have survived the Trimper's haunted house, man. Let me get out of here. I got to get out of here and get out of this haunted house, man. It's so scary. So wild, but I love that I got to ride it with you guys and give you a little bit of commentary. Look at this. Like, see, that's kind of a new addition to the facade. But here it is, man. Just the fantastic Trimper's Haunted House right here at the Ocean City Boardwalk. I love it. I love it. Oh my God, I am hoarse. Especially from those 2 jump scares in there from the 2 live actors. But there it is, guys. It's fantastic. And they've got a little store next door called Ghoulish Things. So good, so good. So that's it for me, guys. I'm going to get back to my vacation, but instead of just not dropping a show this week, EB and I wanted to do something special for you. So there was a live tour of really one of the greatest attractions on a boardwalk anywhere. It's a fantastic regional ride, and I hope that if you ever find yourself in Ocean City, Maryland, spend the $9 and go in and ride it. You have to. There's really nothing like it left in the world. So good, so good. So we want to thank you guys so much for being here. EB and I will be back next week. Thanks to everybody who supports us on Patreon. Thanks to everybody who supports us just by listening every week. We love having you here. Hoping you guys are having a fantastic summer, and we will see you next week.
You've been listening to Coaster Radio, the original theme park podcast. To learn more about the show and hear hundreds of episodes from the archives, visit our website at coasterradio.com. This is your announcer, Neil Patrick Harris. Thanks for listening. Peace out, suckers. Coaster Radio is a production of Lift Hill Media, LLC. Audio and video from this program may not be broadcast, edited, or reproduced without our express written permission. Copyright 2025, all rights reserved. This was all done in one breath.